Hey, everybody. Welcome to Sub Saturday. We'll be on Chess TV in 4 minutes. Then we'll get more viewers. Hi, Mystery Man. Hi, Azu. Hey, Leor. I'm doing okay. My tardive dyskinesia is acting up a lot today, so I'm doing a lot of facial tics and like looks like I'm chewing or licking my mouth, but just, I have issues. Is this subs only? Yes. If you're not a sub, you can ask for a sub in the chat, and somebody might give you one. CJ Gene 990 subscribed. Thanks for supporting the stream. Every Saturday, I play subs 3-0 unrated. About half the people who challenge me aren't subs, and about half the people who challenge me a different time control. So I have a lot of work to do outside of playing you guys. I have to tell you to challenge me the right time control, and I have to tell you to be a sub on Twitch. And then you guys are like, but I'm a sub on YouTube. Oh. Then a lot of people complain they're not a sub, but I should play them anyway. Subbing is like $5 a month, and you get to play me every Saturday, probably more than once. And you also get to submit games on Sunday for review. So it's the best $5 in chess you can spend. And if you can't sub for some reason, you can't afford it, or you don't have a credit card, you can ask in the chat for a sub, and somebody might give you one. What do you think about the fails? What? Yeah, somebody give Mystery Man a sub. He said, please. Hey, Ghost of M. There's two things you have to do to play me today. Be a sub on Twitch and challenge me 3-minute unrated. Some people can't challenge me 3-minute unrated. They challenge me other time controls, or they say they can't challenge me. I got nothing to do with that. I'm innocent. Potato can't sub. No. The Epstein file. What do I think about it? You know, everyone involved with Epstein gets what they deserve. There's a lot of terrible people in the world. Okay, so this guy's the sub because he just subbed. And then he challenged me 3-minute unrated, so I'm playing him. He did the two things you have to do. Then occasionally I lose because I'm not good anymore. Used to be good. Hey, I'm about to subscribe. Good job. Karen and I had lunch for Valentine's Day. We went to True Food Kitchen. True Food Kitchen is a nice place because they list on their menu what's vegan and vegetarian, and they have a lot of choices. And I'm vegan and Karen's vegetarian. So it's a good place for us. Gary Hall subscribed. How much did our meal come to? I think it was $75 plus tip. So like $90. Something like that. This is the first year on an occasion I didn't buy Karen a gift. Like Valentine's Day or birthday, anniversary, Christmas, whatever. I always get Karen presents. But this time I didn't because she said don't do that. Karen and I have been married for 9 years plus tax. I thought I was up a lot of material, but I'm not. I'm like up nothing. Oh well, I guess I'm not very good at chess. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, Gary. Yeah, I see you're challenging me, and you challenged me the right time control. You did everything right. Yeah, I accept all friend requests. Eventually. Well, he played pretty well until King D7. Yay, I get white every game. Good stream. What do you do if I play too good for my rating and now they think I cheat? Misspelling the word cheat. What do I do? I don't know. Probably don't cheat. Watch streak. Okay. I should be on Chess TV now. Let me magnify this. Yeah, okay. Hi, Chess TV. I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. Today's Saturday, which means today is Sub Saturday. On Sub Saturday, which is every Saturday, I play subs, Twitch subs, not YouTube subs. If you're a Twitch sub, you can challenge me 3-0 unrated, and I will play you. If you're not a Twitch sub, become a Twitch sub. It's Sub Saturday. You can play me every Saturday. I have some medical issues which have been going on for about a year. And one of the things I have that's annoying is something called tardive dyskinesia. It means I have weird movements. And it's sort of like Parkinson's, but it's not as serious as Parkinson's. It just means I have movements. It could be anywhere. It could be in your hands, your feet, your face. Mine are with my mouth and my face. So it looks like I'm chewing gum, and it looks like I'm foaming at the mouth, and I'm making a lot of weird noises, like I have Tourette's. But it's a medical condition I have, which I take 2 medications for, and they don't seem to work. So it seems like I can't get rid of it. It doesn't affect me mentally, but it's annoying for you guys because I might make weird noises or look like I'm chewing something. I might look like I'm grimacing and I'm in pain when I'm not. It's just, I have tardive dyskinesia. Anyway, you can look it up and then you'll learn how to spell dyskinesia. Maybe I'll learn how to spell dyskinesia one day. Anyway, sorry if it annoys you guys. It annoys Karen. Karen's like, don't do that on stream. But I can't really help it. Let's see, I got 30 seconds. Do you like Netanyahu? I do not. And it's terrible because Netanyahu has the same first name as me. Typically, I like people named Benjamin. In a boxing match, who's winning? Hans Niemann or Magnus? Probably Magnus. Have you been in Sweden before? I have not. But I used to write for a Swedish chess magazine called Skakbladet. I would send them stuff in English and they would put it in Swedish. I think they're Swedish. Maybe they're Danish. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, it could be they're not Swedish and they're Danish. It's called Skakbladet. Like SKAKKBLADDET or something, or maybe 1 D and 2 T's. I'm drinking Saratoga Springs sparkling water. Maybe it wasn't Sweden. Maybe it was Denmark. You can play me more than once, but typically there's a line of people who want to play, and I try to play everybody once, and then when it dies down, then I play people twice and 3 times. Professor Jelly's always a sub. Yeah, I'm white every game. But yeah, typically if you hang around the whole stream, you can probably play me 3 or 4 times. Some people play me more than 3 or 4 times. I live in Israel. You played against GM Smirin. I've played GM Smirin 3 times. He beat me twice and we drew once. No, it was Skakbladet. It might have been a Danish magazine. Anyway, this was in 1990. So it could have been that it is Swedish and they went out of business and now there's another one. It's definitely Skakbladet, but it was in 1990. So they probably don't exist anymore. It was a chess magazine. I was living in Belgium at the time, and I would travel to chess tournaments, and they would want write-ups of the tournaments. So I would say, here was a tournament, and all these people played, and final results, and here's a couple games. And this was before the internet was big. So, it wasn't like the games are shown live on the internet with commentary. Like, all you had was magazines, and if grandmasters or IMs went to tournaments, they could write a report for the magazine so the readers could see what's happening in these tournaments. Begun Master 1 subscribe. Thank you. Did you play against Judith? Misspelling Judith. I've played Judith several times. I beat her in a 15-minute tournament. I drew her twice in New York when she was like 12. And then she beat me twice, once in the Netherlands and once in Germany. We've played several times. This was all before you guys were born. I haven't seen Judith in a long time. I see Susan like 2 or 3 times a year. I hope I get to go to Saudi Arabia again for the Esports World Cup. It's in August. They might not invite me again because they already invited me. Maybe they don't like me. But if they like me and they invite me again, that's good because it was good money. It's a great event too. All the best players in the world. Pretty hot there. It's 100 degrees every day. But I prepare for it by going to Vegas in June and July. Vegas is actually slightly worse. When I'm in Vegas in June and July, it's hotter than Saudi Arabia in August. It's close though. Have you stopped coordinating board? I don't do it as much as I used to. It wouldn't be easy to get a board color that matches. I guess I'll do purple. I actually didn't think about it. I have a shirt on that's like 50 colors, but it looks like it's purple. So, you have interesting stories about Bobby Fischer? Not really, because I was born in 1969 and he quit chess in 1972. My dad played him in 1963. So my dad would have stories. Okay, now we get to the part of the stream where I ask people if they're subs and they don't answer me, which means they're not. White Shingaru, 2300. Are you a sub on Twitch? I've been to Dubai twice, and it was 80 degrees both times. It was in December. Begun Master, I see your challenge. You challenged me wrong. You challenged me 3-minute rated. It has to be 3-minute unrated. So we'll get rid of that challenge. And then there's Shark DC. Are you a sub on Twitch? So White Shingaru and Shark DC. Somebody just challenged me 10-minute. Oh. So there's two people challenging me, and I asked if they're subs on Twitch, and nobody said anything. Did you watch Queen of Chess? I saw it yesterday, didn't really like it. No, I didn't watch it. Okay, Yasmin is a sub and is challenging me. So yeah, there we go. I'm white again. That's 4 games I've played on my stream, and I'm white in all 4. Do you think you better than smiling now? What? I don't understand. Did I misread it? You think you better than smiling now? Oh, smearing. No. I'm not better than smearing. Not better than anybody. Have you ever qualified for the candidates tournament? You're on the wrong stream. I was a middling GM. I wasn't one of the top 20 players in the world. I was one of the top 20 players in the US. I was nowhere near good enough to be a candidate. My peak FIDE rating is 2563. You want to be a candidate, you got to be 2700. I can't send Ben a friend request. Ugh. Yeah, my rating was pretty high. Yeah, 2563 in the 90s was pretty high. Yeah, my peak in the US USCF was I was number 8 in the United States. Now I'm like number 108. And truth hurts. Probably not even that good. But I can still beat 3-digit rated people on the internet. 4-digit rated, that's another story. Have you played James Canty III? Yes. I played James Canty many years ago. We played once in Michigan when he was about 2170, I guess, and I won. That was probably 10 years ago or more. Probably more than 10 years ago. Yeah, definitely more than 10 years ago. I've been married to Karen for 9 years. Probably like 18 years ago. Me and James Canty are like that, son. Canty and I both lived in Detroit. Then I lived in Detroit and Canty lived in Atlanta. Now I live in Atlanta and Canty lives in Detroit. You can't make that stuff up. Yeah, I've known Canty for a long time. I've known Canty for 20 years, maybe. Canty was in Saudi Arabia when I was there. I saw him at the airport in, I think, Belgium it was. That's where our layover was. Opposite colored bishops, good drawing chances. You ever play Magnus? Yeah, I played Magnus in the Pro Chess League like 2017. Our team beat his team, but he won our individual counter. Do you hate Kramnik after what happened with Naroditsky? I'm not a Kramnik fan. You still feel bad that you're worse than your best. Well, I'm 56 years old. So anybody who's 56 years old, who's a grandmaster, is worse than they were at their best by quite a bit. Do you offer coaching as well? I'm currently taking his 8-week ELO breaker. I give private lessons, but they're very expensive. Also, I'm not a great teacher. You're basically just getting lessons from I'm a famous person. You can tell your friends, I'm coached by Ben Feingold. That's the main reason you're paying so much. Was that a good game? It was a great game. What is the best GM to hang out with? I don't know, a lot of them are good to hang out with. I sent a challenge. Let's see. There it is, 3-minute unrated. What, on black? Is that allowed? What time settings were you game against Magnus? Do you have record of it still? Of course. 15-minute with a 2-second increment. Just go to the internet and type in Carlson Feingold. Any question that you're asking me in the chat, you could just do a Google search and find the answer quicker. If you want to find a chess game, just go to Google and type in the chess players' names, and you'll see their chess games. Was at a tournament today. Nick DeFermian was playing. I played Nick DeFermian before you were born. Yeah, I've played Nick several times. I played him in the 1994 U.S. Championship in Key West. I drew rook against rook and bishop. And I played him in the 1999 U.S. Championship in Salt Lake City, where I actually won. And then we played in Chicago and had a quick draw. We played in Vegas and had a quick draw. I think that's all the times we played. Who's your favorite Wu-Tang Clan rapper? Well, that would be the RZA, because I've played chess with the RZA. I've never played chess with Jizza. I'm not even sure who's better. They're both about 1600 strength. It's my move? I didn't know it was my move. I'm waiting for him to move. How was your dinner with Gary Kasparov? I've been at dinners with Gary Kasparov at least 5 times. They were delicious. Maybe 10 times. Usually it's a group of like 10, 20 people. He dominates the conversation, which is fine. Less for me to do. How are you doing today, Ben? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Had a nice Valentine's Day lunch with Karen. See, I have no time. Position sucks. Truth hurts. It's been years since I've had dinner with Kasparov. I can't remember what he was saying. Talking about stuff. You thinking about any tournaments this year, sir? Just the World Series of Poker. Dracun7 subscribed at tier 1. Thank you. Thanks for supporting the stream. Realistically, how much time goes into becoming a title player from 1150 range? People who are 1150 typically don't become titled. There is no amount of time. You just don't do it. Only 1% of chess players become titled. You should just play chess for fun and stop dreaming about being a GM. I've told Gotham Chess that many times. Are you almost a GM? I've been a GM for 16 years. I'm almost GM strength. Maybe. I never know whose turn it is. My time situation wasn't good. I shouldn't answer all these questions. I don't want to be a GM necessarily just a master. Yeah, you know, good. I'm 1600 and I started less than a year ago and I'm 20. Do you think I can be an IM or something? No. Your goal should be 1700. See if you can get there. You think Gary calculated better than Magnus? About the same. Could you play the 1, 2, 3 Salex? That's me. I play everybody who challenges me, typically in the order they challenge me. If you played 100 games, oh, this is the worst chat ever. If you played 100 games versus a 24 rapid rated player, how much games would you win? I don't know. We'd probably split. You think Bobby calculated better than Magnus? Maybe. If you played 100 tic-tac-toe games against Carlson, how many of them would be draws? Probably all 100. All right, back to whatever I was doing. Uh, let's see. Lilo Zero, are you a sub? If you're not a sub, I'll play the 123 Alex, who was explaining I should play him. He's next. Lilo's next. Magnus is smarter than me, so he'd probably beat me at rock, paper, scissors. You don't have to ask me to play you in the chat. I have a list of people who want to play me, and then I pick an order and they challenge me when I play them. So you're in the list. I'll play you eventually. Okay, but more importantly, Lilo Zero, if you're on Twitch, say something. Yay, Lafong Hua rated with a party of 53. I hope you had a good stream. Go vegans. Okay, he's not saying anything, so I guess we'll go to the next guy. It's starting chess. It's Bonarici. I'll be in Vegas twice over the summer, once for the National Open and once for the World Series of Poker, like I am every year, in June, July. Hi, Switzerland. Here, Lilo Zero, haha. Okay, I'll play you next. Karen will play in the World Series of Poker. I'll play in cash games, and I'll play blackjack. It's really hard to read the chat in 3 minutes because I can't hear, so I don't hear the moves being played. Although in my CAT scan, the doctor said I did good. It said, I can hear or something. Did Karen get another invite? Invite to what? I hung my rook. It's not good. Good thing my opponent's 1,700. Usually, when I read the chat, I play too slowly. Now, when I read the chat, I blunder my rook and play too slowly. See if I can always sack the exchange. Chnop6 subscribe. Thank you. Oh, for the main event? No, she didn't win a ticket to the main event. Let's see, same amount of time, getting crushed. I'll have to stop reading the chat the rest of the game and then I'll come back to it. Do you think Gukesh will lose his title? Maybe. Let's see. Uh, Go, Alex. Clean it up. You play Gary Kasparov? No, I've never played him. This message will not be read. Do you think Gukesh will lose his title? Probably. High power lifter. At what age you think that you have been better than Magnus? What? I don't understand the question. Never. Always sack the exchange. Yeah, I was better than Magnus before he was born. That's about it. As soon as he was born, it was over. You could beat Magnus when he was 2, if you say so. I didn't say it. What age would Magnus have to be for you to be better than him? I think 11 and younger. Sometime between 12 and 15, he was better than I was ever. But I don't know how old. 11's pretty safe. At my best, I was better than Magnus at 11. But 12 to 15, now it's getting unclear. What players do you think have the best shot at getting a title? Gotham Chess and Hans Niemann. I prefer my opponents to have 3-digit ratings, but okay. Do you do this live weekly? Yes. I stream 4 days a week, but I play people on Saturdays. I do different stuff on the other days. If every human played chess, how many will become as strong as Magnus or even stronger? None of them. Yeah, Sub Sunday. Type exclam analysis. You're already good at chess, Yasmin. How's the health? It's okay. Boy, the person who said there's no stupid questions has never been to my stream. Somebody's challenging me 10 minutes. Yesterday was a Q&A, and today people are asking me questions nonstop. That was for yesterday. Today, just donate subs. It's Sub Saturday. No questions, just donations. What's a happy thought realization you've had recently? The food I had at True Food Kitchen today was good. That was recent. Yeah, I'm playing subs only. He has the two bishops and the what else? How many chess players can make a living from just playing chess? I don't know. You think you're better than Blindfold Magnus? Certainly not. Blindfold Magnus is probably like the 10th best player in the world. Maybe better. Yeah, I think Blindfold Magnus is like the 5th best player in the world. I changed my mind about 10th. Your favorite Frank Costanza episode on Seinfeld? I like when he goes to the Asian nail salon and speaks to them in Korean. He did a lot in that episode. Why 5? Why you think that? Ugh. Favorite vegan dish? Ugh. The same questions every stream. Ask better questions. Questions on this stream are shallow and pedantic. Do you ever play chess on phone or always on computer? Always on computer when I'm streaming. I don't play chess when I'm not streaming. Replace the word woodchuck with Ivanchuk. How much wood could Ivanchuk chuck if Ivanchuk could chuck wood? I'm challenging you. Kylo, you're not a Twitch sub. I played Twitch subs today. You have to subscribe on Twitch if you want to play me. Now you're banned. Old Fash, you're challenging me rated. Has to be unrated. Arthur Menkow, you're challenging me 1 minute. Rated. Has to be 3 minute unrated. The guy who said he was challenging me isn't challenging me. You don't have to ask me for a rematch. I play people in the order they challenged me. You don't have to ask to play me. I'll play you when it's your turn. Steven Mitsu subscribed and C.L. Smith subscribed. Good, good. Best advice for people under 30 for finances? Make a lot of money. I like your shirt. Where'd you get it? I have no idea. I like my shirt too. Feels soft. Imp Catcher 2 gifted a sub to Kylo. If Gary would take Ritalin, you think he'd be back? No. Stop challenging me 1 minute rated. 3 minute, 2 second increment. Most of the people challenging me are doing it the wrong time control. Kylo, do you have a different name? Because nobody named Kylo is challenging me. Yeah, traveling to chess tournaments was fun. Yeah, the Manzier episode is good. That might be his best work. You think that you top 100 in the world. I'm not even top 100 in the US. I have stopped short with Karen. That's my move. I didn't travel to India to play chess. I was a coach. Yeah, that, you know, a lot of traveling is terrible. Do you ever play blindfold chess? Yes. In fact, my blindfold's right here. I've played blindfold chess on the stream, you know, when Karen's here. I can't be answering all your questions when I'm playing, because then I lose on time and I hang pieces. I still do, but I shouldn't do that. Oh, Kylo's banned. And his children's children. Go CL Smith. Is GM realistic? Your sentence could have ended there. Is GM realistic? You don't have to finish the sentence. The answer is no. Nobody becomes a GM. More likely to, be an NFL player. And you're not doing that either. None of you are any good at chess. You're just random people who play chess. There's nobody talented in the stream. If you were talented at chess, you wouldn't be asking inane questions in the stream. You'd be studying chess and playing in chess tournaments. You wouldn't come to my stream. So if you're here watching this stream, you're never going to be any good at chess. And you're all banned. Don't want the truth, don't come to the park. Good Simpsons quote. I'll answer your questions afterwards. My time situation's good. Still theory. Go hype train. Ooh, that I didn't see. Darn. Okay, back to the chat. Come on, we're at level 2. Let's see. Yeah, CL Smith is right, unless you donate. Jay Dotes has subscribed with Prime. The only way you'll become a GM if you're watching the stream now is if you donate subs. Can Karen hear all of this? If she's watching the stream, she can. I don't think she's watching the stream. I think she's working. This is my first time here. Welcome to the stream. What would you do if a random person from your stream went from 2,000 to Grandmaster. Is it so unbelievable you'd be willing to eat your hat? Only if the hat is vegan. If the hat is made out of animal stuff, I can't eat it. I am 2100 in chess. Can you think can be an I am? No. No, I understand what's going on now, Moves. Nemo explained it. Is getting GM more realistic now than it was 40 years ago? No. If I sum, what is the chance I'd be better than Magnus? If I sum? What? $1,600 at lead chess is great. Then you could become a GM. First, $1,600 at lead chess. Why is Jerry Seinfeld a Zionist? I'm guessing because his last name is Seinfeld. You don't have to learn openings if you just learn chess. Just got to play a lot of chess. What's the most people at once you play blindfolded? 6. Did you put the quarters in the sock? What? What reference is that? How many games you play you think you played for getting GM? Yeah, I don't know. Is 1,000, 1,800 rapid in 6 months realistic? No. You ever done a blindfold simul? Many times. Do you think Levy should consider another norm anytime soon? I don't understand the question. I don't usually recommend books to chess players. Thoughts on Germany? Ever been there? Yeah, I lived in Belgium for 4 years. So I've been to Germany many times. Played in the German chess league. It was nice. What's the blindfold results? I usually win all my games or give up a draw. How young were you when you realized you're really good at chess? Like 12. Magnus have 180 IQ? I don't know what Magnus's IQ is. I have a terrible foot cramp. Any tips? Shake your foot a little and walk on it. Have some water. What's your favorite chess book? I don't know. Zumeri subscribed. Hooray! Dr. Seuss, I recommend. You believe any conspiracy? No. What do you like to do to relax? Blackjack. Favorite sparkling water? Saratoga Springs. What's the cure for Jimmy legs? Usually sleeping separately. Haven't gotten a good night of sleep, since. Do you hit on 16? It depends. Transfer your chess skills to their domain. What would it be? I don't know. Blackjack. What's your exercise routine look like these days? I go to the gym like 4 days a week. At the dealer shows a 10, it depends. If you're playing basic strategy and you're not counting cards, then you would hit. If the count is positive, you usually stay. Or you can stay if you have several cards. That question is not very important because the difference in staying and hitting is very small. It's not going to break you. It's making bigger mistakes like failing to double down when you should that cost people money or doubling down when they shouldn't. Is Karen a blackjack player? No, she just likes blackjack. How do you count cards when there's like 4+ decks? Well, it depends on the penetration, how much they let you play. And you count using a system where you count 10s, and 3s through 6s, and aces on the side. And then you have to divide how deep the penetration is in the shoe you're playing so you can get a more accurate count. So the count at the beginning isn't as important as the count at the end of the shoe. Do you have a morning or evening routine that you like? Yeah, I sleep. Have you tried matcha tea? I have not. Do you do slot machines? I do not. Did you ever hear of that the MIT poker players? Was that blackjack? Yeah, that was blackjack. Is it hard to learn how to count cards? No. Playing blackjack basically perfectly is easy, but a lot of people are drinking and they're superstitious, so they do things that are wrong because they have these beliefs. So most people are dumb. That's how Trump got elected twice. And the casino counts on you being dumb and betting more money than you have and being intoxicated and playing badly. Hello, Marky. How was your life before taking chess seriously? Do before chess. Always taking chess seriously. Yeah, I'm playing more. I'm just reading the chat. Taking a break. Any vegan dish is good. Food goes in here. Do you get mad if the guy on your left makes a bad move? In chess or in blackjack? It doesn't matter what the other players do. That's another fallacy that the people in the casino have. That doesn't affect how you win or lose. A lot of people who go to the casino and play blackjack believe nonsense. And by a lot of people, I mean about 90%. Have you heard of Dave Ramsey? I have. The casino's a great place to learn how high percentage of dumb people there is. I like the casino because I'm one of the thinner people. Did you ever bootleg video games with a pair of disk drives. No. If White had time, I don't know. White's down a bishop. White should have had more time earlier when they were winning. What's harder, basketball or football? I mean, they're just different. I'm vegetarian, and I try to be vegan. My biggest problem is I hate the taste of vegan cheese. Then don't eat it. That was easy. Are you an audiobook guy? No. All right, that was a waste of time. Vegan cheese is okay. I don't eat vegan cheese a lot. You have an emergency fund and investments in mutual funds. Karen does the finances in our house. I don't keep in touch with Ken West. So I don't know how he's doing. I don't cook, but I make food. Use the microwave a lot. Occasionally, I'll make vegan chili or soup. I'll make that, but that's rare. Ugh. Let's see. Go back in the chat, read the chat. I've never watched Impractical Jokers. Do you have a maid? We have housekeepers that come every other week. Do you think I should do Russian chess school with Dina? Yeah, Dina's a good teacher. You should sign up with her. Go, Dina. Thanks for liking my shirt. Yeah, sorry about that. How you Henday brain fog? What? Old Fash, are you a sub? I think we already did this. I forgot. I make cameo videos when somebody hires me. Old Fash, are you a sub on Twitch? If so, say something. All right. So, didn't answer. Always play f6. What to do if I hate my job? Get another job? Hey, Logan. Do you train on Chessable? If so, what? No, I don't train anymore. I make Chessable courses. You can buy my Chessable courses. Type exclam Chessable. Okay. Naren de Mudler. Are you a sub? There's too many people challenging me. Naren Darmudlar from India. Are you a sub? All right, he's not answering. We'll get Bonarici on because he's a celebrity. What happened to Spencer? Spencer, I don't speak anymore. Pat's a friend of mine. Are you seeing my challenges? I don't know. There's a lot of people challenging me. Yeah, Kylo, you have to challenge me again. I don't see your challenge anymore. Sometimes they disappear if they're there too long. He's a foot long sub. Yeah, I don't see you challenging me. Oh, there it is. I do see it. No, my username is Kaido. Oh, okay, I see that. Our new internet's working out really well. We never drop any frames anymore. We have AT&T fiber now. We got it on Tuesday. I haven't dropped any frames this stream. It's faster too, but it just doesn't drop frames. The other one was like more unstable or something. I don't know. Yeah, so far Karen and I haven't had any issues. Yeah, we had Spectrum, but it would just like, it would drop frames. Sorry, I'm not so talkative. Having mouth trouble. Tongue hurts. I bit my tongue 5 days ago and it still hurts. It doesn't hurt as much as it did, but the pain never went away. It's annoying. January 2009. Are you a sub? I see you're challenging me, but I don't know if you're a sub on Twitch. Narendar, you have to be a sub on Twitch. That's why I haven't accepted your challenge. Yeah, you can always challenge me. The challenges just stay there. You can challenge while I'm playing. It just puts it on a list. Yeah, Narendar, you have to be a sub on Twitch. You have to subscribe. The USA will be a better place when Trump's term is over. It'll take a long time to fix all the problems we have that he caused. Until then, anything goes. Why are you only 2,600 blitz? Truth hurts. My rating at my peak was 2830, but I suck now, so my rating goes down. It was like 2 years ago. If you see me play, you'll know why. Yeah, you can't suggest moves in the game, Kylo. It's your first time here. If we're playing the game, you can't suggest moves in the chat. Typically, when moves are suggested in the chat, they're bad. My knight on c6 is worth a lot more than his rook, so I don't want to trade my knight for his rook. He had queen takes e5. No? Probably. Oh, yeah, queen takes e5. Yeah, that would have been good. Problem was he had 4 seconds left. Once my opponent has 10 seconds left and it's complicated, I sort of lose interest. Because they're going to lose on time. Somehow I made it him before his time ran out. It's Rurf May. Hey, Rurf May. Why is this Sicilian considered aggressive? When all I see is d6, e6, a6, h6. Truth hurts. You get a lot of positions where both sides are attacking and pawn structure is asymmetrical. Ben, why don't you read YouTube chat? Can you not see it, or do you just not want to juggle two of them? Yeah, I have to look somewhere else, so I'd have to juggle them. Also, there's 1,100 people watching on Twitch and 30 people watching on YouTube. Yeah, I'd have to look somewhere else and just two chats. Too much. The Twitch chat's the important one. Oh, it's my move? See, you talked to me, so I didn't know whose turn it was. Yeah, sub on YouTube doesn't matter. You have to be a sub on Twitch. That's what it says in the title of this stream. I say that many times. I say Twitch subs a million times in a row. YouTube sub means nothing. No, he's not a Twitch sub. If somebody's a Twitch sub, I can see they're a sub. They have a sub icon. Can we see the banned messages from Twitch on the YouTube chat panel? I don't know. What kind of question is that? You're asking me a technical question? We see them. Oh, we can see. Okay. Doesn't bother me none. Truth hurts. White's position is banned. Well, I wasn't doing well until I was. Is CH Nop 6 a sub on Twitch? Or January 2009? Are either one of you subs? Or Rio 1179? Fen Beingold. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the donation. Oh, Chnops is? Okay. How much time do you do for tournament prep usually? I'm retired, so 0. Do you have to have autism to be a GM? No, but it helps. Hi, Ben. I am RJO11. Okay, you're next. Yours, so next. Go, Fen Beingold. No, it's a mouse slip. The worst kind of slip. The best kind of correct. Very good. Good reference. long looking at a random position before you know what's going on for both sides? Never. Hey, Toast. We're having a good day. I can't analyze anything. I'm terrible now. You should ask me that when I was good. Now people ask me why I'm so low rated. Truth hurts. Although it's been 5 minutes. Hello. Oh, Karen's not streaming tomorrow, and she always streams on Sunday. So, she's going to Showdown to. She has another engagement. So, just me tomorrow. Can you always win a queen versus rook endgame? You mean theoretically or me? If it's me, no. Theoretically, yes. Yeah, queen beats a rook. Me, no. I used to know how to do it, but that was 20 years ago. I forgot everything. How fast can you knight and bishop mate? You know, a few seconds. I do bishop and knight mate a lot on the stream. Look, I could do it here, but my opponent has no time, so he's going to lose on time before I could get bishop and knight. Bishop and knight mate is easy. What am I looking forward to this week? Going to bed. King Clarkus, you're not a sub. You have to be a sub on Twitch if you want to play me. I'm looking forward to Vegas in June and July. Until then, nothing much. Something I'm proud of. My daughter graduated university a couple months ago. No, I'm not playing chess anymore. I'm retired. Oops. God, I lost to a 3-digit rating person. I didn't see Queen C4. Darn. Teach me to answer questions in the chat. Good game. Yeah, I didn't see Queen C4. It was risky opening the H file, but I did it anyway. Yeah, typically I can beat people whose ratings are 3 digits, but not today. But usually, that's the important thing. Yay, go Ben. What's my IQ? I don't know, probably in the low 90s. I haven't had my IQ tested, but that would be my guess. Came all the way from YouTube. Wow. I can tie my shoes, but Sometimes I don't do a good job. Yeah, you could do it with low time if you know how to do it. Shouldn't take more than 30, 35 moves. Yeah, but it was too cold in Michigan. Yeah, I don't drink energy drinks. Yeah, trying to learn the skis a lot also. He grew up in Wyoming and skied a lot. He still skis. He's not here tonight. Usually he's here for a little while. Mup05 subscribe. Thank you. What's the best advice you ever got? Double down with 11. What about recreational marijuana? What am I, Karen? I take a lot of medications, but not illegal ones. I can't wear a condom. They put them all at the Olympics. All the condoms are gone. My birthday, 9669. Do I have any mentors? No. Okay, the stream is going to end. Yeah, sub Sunday tomorrow. Let's see, who can I raid? Guess I'll raid Mari Chess. I knew Mari Chess before you guys were born. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for supporting the stream. Yeah, I typed in her name wrong. See you guys tomorrow. Sub Sunday. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and submit your games on Discord.